Well, hello my inky friends, it's Cindy Lynn with My Inky Fingers. Thank you for joining me today on my YouTube channel and blog for yet another unboxing. This unboxing is because I was going through my catalog and I was marking off all of the stamp sets that I bought that are new, and when I got to Zoo Globe, it wasn't on any of my 3 orders and I almost died because this set was definitely high on my list of favorites. I mean, it definitely satisfies my need for cutesy with all these cute little guys in here. And the globe or snow dome, whatever you want to call it, I didn't get this in the previous years for the Christmas because I just signed up in November. So I definitely was very drawn to this, and I was really drawn to these little sentiments too. So, and look at the little grass in there. Now, would you believe that I forgot to order this and I put it on my order, but I didn't get the dies? So I facepalm. The dies will definitely be on my next order because I've got Christmas in July coming. So because of that, I figured I would add Itty Bitty Christmas to the list. There are some adorable sentiments in here. I am just loving this set. So I am super excited about Christmas in July on my YouTube channel. So if you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe so you don't miss that. Now, I did get the, if you saw my last unboxing, I mentioned that I forgot to order the full size. It was on my list, but it was on the end of the list where I broke to start a new order because I wanted to take advantage of the $300 and getting the extra $30 in free product. So I placed 3 different orders. So this one was on the break of the page and I didn't add it to the next order, but I did get them. So I have both, and when I'm done showing you guys the new stuff I got, I'm going to show you guys how these work and I'm going to give you my honest opinion about them. So you're going to want to stick around for that. Now, I did add these little, I can't believe I overlooked these in my first order actually, the Artistry Blooms Adhesive Backed Sequins. And let me tell you, I'm going to bring out a piece of paper here. These are so adorable. Let me pick this up. Look at those. And you know what I love about these? There's no little holes on the insides of the sequins, so I don't feel the need to go and get my stickles to fill in the centers. So I'm super excited about those. I really, really like those. And this here, I just needed to get to 300, so I added the ribbon. I definitely don't have a shortage of ribbon, but I added that on there. Now, for my free $60, I ended up getting the full size of all of the new in colors. I wasn't gonna do it. If you saw my studio tour, you see that I have an absurd amount of paper, and I really don't use a lot of colored paper, but I figured, you know what, these are good till 2022 because they'll be the 2021 in color and they'll carry over to the 21-22 catalog. So I figured, you know what, I may as well just get the full sizes because they'll be around for a while. Now for my stamp sets, I went and printed my little thingies to do my inserts so I know what stamps or what dies I have, and I will put a card up here for how I store and catalog my dies, and you guys will see how I do that if you missed that video. But the So Much Happy, this was definitely marked in red in my catalog. Red means that I absolutely must have it, and I can't believe I forgot it. This here Happy, I am so in love with this die. And this here Cloud, let me get a card. I just recently made this little shaker card and I did film it. I don't know if I'll do a video or not because it's such a tiny little card, but nevertheless, I wanted some clouds and we didn't have any. So I made a stencil on my Cricut and I just traced them on the papers and I kind of cut them out freehand, right? But this here, I am so super excited. Guys, we have our own cloud now. This is like, we are moving into the 21st century. I'm so excited that we have a cloud. I don't know if I'm the only one excited about it, but I am just over the moon for the clouds. So I really like these other little thingies in here. You've got some nice little dies to do your edges or down the sides of your cards and a little bow and, you know, just some cutesy stuff. Now, the stamp set, I love the big chunky Happy. I like the balloons. I like the little background thingies. I don't know yet if I'm 100% sold on these sentiments, because you guys know I like these skinny little sentiments. I don't know about those, but you know, they might grow on me. Let me know what you think of the script of those sentiments. Now the next one I got is Nothing's Better Than. Nothing's better than coffee, cookies, I'm for the cocktails and the coffee, chocolate cookie. I'm not a big cookie fan, not a huge chocolate fan, but I do like my cookies and cocktails. And now this the bundle, you can get the sentiment dies. These sentiment dies don't particularly cut out these sentiments, but they will cut out their own sentiment, and you can use those on your cards as well. So you've got the cocktail with the die, you got the coffee with the die, you got the chocolates with the die, and the cookie. So this one, I'm kind of excited about this. This is one of those nice little, you know, just because kind of cards that you want to send your friends. And then I got the Tasteful Touches, and what really sold me on this was these elements all in here, and the You Are the Best, I like that, but I really liked these elements here. I love this flower and the dies. I couldn't not have these dies. I just love all of these different shapes. I mean, you could do your big sentiments in them, you could stamp an image in them, some of your cutesy little animals or little people and stuff like that, and cut those out. So I definitely am happy that I got that. And I think that was about it in this order. So I'm going to show you guys these, and my first impression on these, I tried to get this thing off, and this is the cap, right? And it is on there so good. It is on there so good that when I tried to take this one off, it literally flew, and I have no clue where it is. It's in the land of the lost. I don't know where it ended up. So I'm not going to use those, because all of my other, like, I never flip these back over top, and this one, Lord only knows where the cap is to that one. So they all go in my drawer, and these will fit in there too. So my first impression on the caps, and I know I've got a lot of subscribers and people, you ladies that I talk back and forth with, that you guys struggle, some of you, with spritzer bottles. I mean, you know what I mean? Trying to get like a nice smooth spritzer bottle. This is really, you're going to have to get your husband, your kids, somebody to get that off there for you. So just get rid of it and put these somewhere where they're not going to be sticking to anything. You're not going to have too much of a problem. Like, I'm touching them on each other right now, but my first impression was I didn't like those. My second impression, when I tried to use the runner, it's not going. So I was like, what is the problem? Well, the problem is I'm on a very hard board. This board actually is flooring, and the guys at Home Depot were nice enough to cut me a few pieces for free, and Todd made me this board to take photos on. So this board is too hard, so you need a cushiony type surface. So this is just my mats, and everything that you guys see me do videos on are underneath here. So I'm just going to leave this up here and pull out this old mat. Now you do have to push a little harder, and I'm going to bring this up close so you guys can see it. Now this here, can you see those lines in there? That's what makes it so that you don't have to flick it. Okay, so I wasn't pushing super hard, and this is, let me tell you, this is super sticky. Now the Tombow here that I usually use, I would say it's 100% as sticky as the Extreme. So you do though have to push a little harder. So I have arthritis too, and I know some of you ladies do. So I don't have too much trouble pushing hard, but I find that, you know, it's kind of trial and error. Like, it wants to go, it doesn't want to go, it wants to go. So it's a little tricky. I'm sure the more I get used to it, the easier it'll be. Now I will buy this in the future rather than this, because I get a discount on this. So it's up to you, retail to retail, what you where you're comfortable and what you prefer, but because I get a discount on this, I will definitely be buying it. So that one there. Now the dark blue, as I mentioned in my unboxing yesterday, is your extreme. Okay, that's your super, super, super sticky one. The light blue is for your everyday. Now I found the same kind of issue with the light blue, and this is right here, but there we go. So it goes on really nice, and once you got it going, like I kind of had to roll it a little bit there. Once you've got it going, I mean, and the sticky, let's compare it to, now this here is a Tombow Mono Permanent Adhesive. It's blue. It's the exact same thing the Stampin' Up used to carry, because they got it from Tombow. So I just had an abundance of refills, so I used those. Now for sticky, the new Stampin' Up one is definitely stickier in my opinion than the Tombow. But if you have a problem when you're starting, like right there, you're just gonna have to roll it a little and kind of get going. So first impression was I didn't like the caps, and I do find that it is a little tougher to get it to roll. So if you have a problem with pressure and really holding things tight in your hands, you may struggle with them. But if you're a young gun, we all wish we were too, but if you are, you're not going to have an issue with those at all. So just wanted to be fully transparent. I'm always honest with you guys, so I wanted to give you my honest review on those. Let me know if you have tried these and what you think of them in the comments below. And until I see you again, take care and happy stamping!